It's been a stellar year for Bama's athletic programs. Tide teams brought home an unprecedented 4 national championships this year, including the BCS championship. Arguably, no one's happier about that than University of Alabama Athletics Director Mal Moore. WVUA's John Huddleston recently sat down with Coach Moore, and the two talked about a wide array of subjects, everything from the Tide's success to Moore's relationship with Nick Saban.
It's the first for Alabama to win 4 national championships in a year, and that is quite a feat. And I recognize from my years in the coaching profession how very difficult that is to do. So it makes it, to me, even more special because it was a great effort by a lot of people.
We mentioned the other programs, but the program that obviously naturally attracts the most attention is football. You're kind of in a unique position in the sense that you were an assistant coach for Coach Bryant, you were an assistant coach for Coach Stallings, now you're the athletic director for Coach Saban here. What type of traits do the three of them have in common?
All had a genuine belief in how to do the job and absolutely did not and don't compromise.
We got class, we're going to find it out. We've got class, and I know we got it.
But the reason I've been able to do a good job is because I've been surrounded with good people.
And I think everybody should take the attitude that we're working to be a champion.
They can make their way work. And that is so important. I think it's important for coordinators, offense or defense. They've got to believe in what they're doing and have the ability to make it stand up regardless.
It gives me great pleasure to introduce the next coach of the Crimson Tide, Nick Saban.
What's your relationship like with Coach Saban? Do you guys talk often?
You know, not every hour, right, but we're both here in the same building. We see each other every day practically. I visit with him 15, 20 minutes today. But whenever he'll come down here, I'll go down there, whatever we need to talk about. The thing that impresses me the most about Coach Saban is, to my knowledge, I have never walked down to say hello or to see him or to visit with him when he wasn't absolutely working.
What do you think your legacy will be at Alabama? What do you hope it will be?
You know, I don't really know how to say that. I've enjoyed every minute of my time here as a coach, as a player, as a coach, and certainly here in this position that I'm in now, holding now. You know, a year or two when I was first here, I felt left out a little bit with the coaches. You know, when I walk by the offensive room and they're making plans and I'm left out.
Is that a hard transition for you, going from coach to administrator?
Yeah, a little bit, yeah. Because, you know, when I first was like a associate AD, or when my wife got real sick, then you know, it got to a point I couldn't do both. So I was offered a position and fortunate that happened for me. And so it was a tough time for me then, you know, both leaving the coaching profession. I didn't claim to be an administrator, but we've got great people here that are, and I've enjoyed my role as the athletic director.
You know, one question I think we get asked a lot on our call-in shows at the station is, how many more years will Coach Moore be on the job at Alabama?
Well, that, you know, I don't know. I want to be here several more years. Hopefully I can stay healthy, and I also want to feel, if I'm here, that I'm contributing and making a difference and helping. So we'll just, I think it kind of see as we go along here. I'm 72 years old, so all that's got to be taken into consideration.